everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a tutorial on the Suitcase Shadowbox metal die set I received from Scrap Diva Designs. You could find this die set at scrapdivadesigns.com starting March 1st, 2024. You could also get a 10% discount using Prisgemic 10. All the details will be listed in the description box below. Let's get started. So the Suitcase Shadowbox, it has many different ways I found that you could make the closing. So I might make a few versions of this. We'll see how it goes. This is the one where I'm gonna have the lid open and it's gonna be a shaker for the front part of the suitcase. And as well, it could be magnetic, or you could use this part here, this other release that's going to come out on March 1st as well is called Easter Ribbon Slider, and you could also use this to tie up the cover. So I'm going to have it open. You can choose to make it permanently shut as a shadow box, or you can open it and you can alter whatever inside you want to put stuff in. So I already prepared some stuff that I want to put inside my suitcase, like these little photos, and it's super cute. This is like the theme of the suitcase. It's sort of like a vintage Easter kind of suitcase and dessert kind of suitcase, and it's really cute. And these are for my stash. And I've also used some other ones that are from this release. This bunnybow is also from the March 1st release. Look how cute this is. So let's get started. So first I would cut out one piece of this back of the suitcase. So there's two sets of that die here. So one of them, this part here is not as pronounced. So this is the back part. And this one is the frame of the suitcase. As you can see, it cuts out this middle part here. So I did, let's see how many I did. I did 1 and 2 and 3 pieces, and I cut off the handle for this, and we'll see you'll see why we're gonna use that. So you don't have to make that many, but I decided to make the cover a shaker, so that's why I have so many. And background pieces as well, I used vellum here, as you can see, and it's really pretty and it's really fragile, but you can see through it when you put it on your colored paper. So I just thought it was really neat. I did a sample here. This one doesn't have some pearlescence on it, so it's more like you can see through more of the color in here. It's so pretty. So I used regular vellum or opal vellum, which is here, and what I did is I cut it out. I cut out the background suitcase, which is the one that doesn't cut out the middle here. And I cut off the handle. And then I used embossing folder. And this is the one that I used. Spell binders. And it looks like this. And I put the piece of vellum in here, and I put it into my cutting embossing machine, and it comes out with this pattern. It's so pretty. I just thought it was so pretty. You can use like any pattern paper. I have something like this, these pattern papers. You could do that as well and stick it in the back here. So it's up to you. You could also use the one that is like this one here that cuts out the middle, and you could have the pattern piece or piece of paper in the middle here. You can glue it here, but I decided to use the full length of the suitcase. So it's going to go like this, and when you put the border of the sides here that I have here, it's going to cover over these pieces of the side that we're gonna glue on. So we're gonna have 2 sides for this. So one on this side and one on this side, and it's going to curve on top, and they're going to meet up together like this, and we're going to glue it. And so those ones are these ones here, and I cut two of them, and it has a middle piece, and I cut the same process for the vellum, and I glued it on to the middle here. So I'll do the same for this side. I'm just going to glue it on. If I can find my glue, here it is. So it's really fragile, but I just love the pattern for this. There. And put it in the middle like this. Then I used double-sided tape, and I put it on both sides like this, as you can see. And I took a scissor, I flipped in the back, and I cut the in between here like this all the way down. Same with the side, and I also did it with this one. So those are done. And then this one is the bottom of the suitcase, and the bottom of the suitcase looks like this, and it also has a middle piece here. So I cut it once, and then this I also cut it with the vellum, and then did the embossing here. It's just so pretty. And these buckles I also did right here, and I have another one here. And this part is like this, which is from here. So, and the handles I also cut like 2 times, and I backed it up with some foam. The foam is let's see how thick the foam is. The foam is about it's about 2 millimeters, the foam. So I backed it up with foam for the handle on the top and the bottom like this. And so I stuck it onto one of these borders of the suitcase. And yeah, so let's do the same thing. So I did 2 of these because you're soon gonna see that there's like 2 handles. Oh, it's actually, this one's on top of that one. Okay. There. So let's stick these onto the suitcase. Let's try this one first. It's going to be at the bottom here like this. So use one side, put some glue on. Place it at the bottom. There. And let's curve the top part here with the side of your desk. So we're going to curve it. And I'll do the same thing on this side. Remove the tape. and let's put this at the bottom. And it's good to push these, like crease them. I like to use glue for these because my tape is kind of drying. So yeah, if you really want it to be really stuck to your suitcase, it's best to use glue. But right now I'm just going to use tape for now because it's like easier to show you. Okay. There we go. As you can see. And you could use something to burnish it. Yeah, I'll just use my finger. Press on all the sides, and let's do the same thing on the other side. Remove one side of the tape. And we're gonna cut out this one tab here, like that. And this other tab is underneath, like that. Once you're satisfied, push all the tabs inside in place, like that. There. And try to push these tabs flat, like that. There. And we're not gonna glue these tabs in place because I'm gonna have this cover opening, but you can, if you want it all permanently shut like a shadow box, then you could glue these tabs onto the bottom of this part here, like that. Or you could still do it, but don't glue this flap because we want to I want to like have it open like the lid. So yeah. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put this piece on top of here like this. But let's cover this part here and just close this part too. We're gonna glue that part. Put some glue on the tab and then press on it. Like that. And this background piece we're going to place inside like this, and we're going to glue it. So let's put some glue. I just put it on the sides and carefully put it in. Like that. There. And now let's remove the tape over here. And place this on top. Okay, maybe start from the bottom. Now let's make the shaker part of it. This is going to go into the back of the suitcase. So the shaker part, I'm going to make it into a magnetic closure. So I have like these two neodymium magnets, and I'm going to put one underneath here. I'll probably do it later on. And next we're going to have one of these borders, and we're going to place it on top like this, and then this sheet of acetate is going to go on top like that. So let's glue that on top. This is going to be our suitcase lid. Next, we're going to cut 2 pieces of foam. It depends on what you're going to put in your shaker. I have these thick resin flat back pieces, so that's why I have 2. You don't need to have these foams if you're not making it into a shaker. I just thought it would be fun. So let's put these foam layers on to the acetate. You can skip this part if you don't want to make it into a shaker. This foam piece. And this piece comes from this piece here, and I just cut off the handles. Let's glue this piece on. And we're gonna have another piece here. There. And let's fill up the shaker now. I have these little ice cream pieces. And some sequins. And let's cover this up with another acetate that I have here. And we can put the handle on here like this. Actually, let's see. This has a handle. Oh, this handle, okay. We can cut this handle off because there's going to be too many handles. So let's cut this handle like this. Oops. Okay. Okay. Let's glue. I think we're going to cut this handle off of this acetate as well. And let's glue the top part of this acetate. Now let's put the top part of the suitcase on top here like this. There. This is the lid of the suitcase, which is going to be going on top like this, and it's going to be glued onto this ledge here. And when it closes, it'll go on top like this. Let's put a magnet on the back of the suitcase. We're going to have double-sided tape. Place it. You can have 2 magnets on either side or 1 in the middle. And then the magnet, we're going to put one on here. And one at the bottom. I'm just going to put the tape in here. Remove the tape, and then the magnet's there. We're going to place it on top like this, press on it, and hopefully the magnet is going to stick to the tape. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to use another double-sided tape and then another piece of paper to cover it. Let's glue this piece of, let's glue this cover onto this bottom part. There. It's almost coming together. Let's start decorating now. So I have different options. This is part of the suitcase strap. You could like probably glue the strap like this, and then have these straps on top like this. I'm going to show you how I decorated this belt. So there's these 3 loopy things that are part of the handle here. These 3 loops go onto these belt. So let's glue those on. And the belt buckle, which is this here. So you would take this bottom part, the pointy part, place it on top, like in between here from the bottom, and go back down like this. And then the little pokey thing, you can use your little pokey tool And this little part here, this notch, we're going to place it into whichever hole you want. I'm going to do the bottom one and just press on it a little bit downwards from the back so that it can latch onto the hole. Like that. Okay, it's getting loose again. Push it all the way down in the hole like this, and then pull on it at the top like that. There. Or you could have these, if you don't want to do a magnet, you can have these Easter slider. It's called Easter ribbon slider. And it's also part of the March release. Looks like that. And what I did is I put a ribbon, or you can even use like a slim kind of piece of paper to put it in between. So you could do that as well and wrap it around your suitcase and tie it up. So if you decide you want your cover to open like this, or you can glue it all shut. So it's up to you how you want to do it. And I'll also show you how I'm gonna tie this up onto the suitcase. And I also have this handle here, which goes in the back here just to make it look nice. You could also decorate the back of the handle too. I'm gonna glue that. Onto the back here, as you can see. There. We're gonna glue this piece. This is a P13 Have Fun, and it has some kind of sundae, ice cream sundae with some cherries. So it's going with the theme of this vintage bunny that's from my stash. And it's gonna hold, it originally was holding balloons, but I'm gonna put something different, like these macarons that look like balloons too. Macaron balloons. Yeah, so yeah. And these photos, you could just place them inside here like this, or you could like use glue and glue them on if you like, or even these clips, you could use hot glue and hot glue the clips, and then you could like, you know, press on it and put your clip your photos in there inside the suitcase. So there's many different options. And I also have this is from the those loaded pocket, and I cut off half of the loaded pocket or more, and you can stick this inside your suitcase, and you could put many different things inside that pocket too. So this March release also has bigger ones and medium ones, and last release had the smaller one. So I believe I got this from the medium one or the small one, I don't remember. I'll list it in the description box below later on. So yeah, I might be making some more suitcases, different versions. Like one's gonna maybe have these like these as the bottom to and I'll probably have two boxes on top of each other. I'm gonna see how it goes, and one of them might have something like this closure on it. So we'll see how much time I have for that. But yeah, this is pretty neat. And then this bunny bow, I'm gonna put it on top of here, maybe on top of this, something like that. Yeah, so it's really neat that you can see through this. And this is also from my stash. I'm gonna hang it, this hotel key tag. It's super cute. It's also a shaker. I'll list in the description box where I got this as well. And yeah, and then these are from my stash. So continuing on with the theme of like sweets and desserts, I'm gonna put that inside here like this. And like rosettes, you could put this in. All sorts of things you can put in there to decorate. It's really neat. So you could glue these down, or if you decide you want to change things up, you could. So yeah, it's really nice. So let's continue on with gluing these sides on and decorating. And I also have these flowers that are from my stash. Just place them in. You can glue them down. Look how neat this looks. It's so cute. It's coming together, the suitcase. So let's put these on. And I'm gonna have this as an alternative. I'll show you. I decorated some pearls on the side here. Let's glue these on. I'm just gonna do the top and the bottom like this, because you can slip things in between here. Just seeing how this is, yeah. Yeah, you could slip things in between like this, you know, so super cute. And you can glue it down too. We'll see how it goes. And now on the other side. You don't have to put the straps in if you want the whole suitcase to show more of what's inside. And now for this, I just place it on top like that. And the string is about, let's see how long the string is. I think it's about 18 inches. Like there's 12 here and another about, okay, another 9 inches, 12, 21 approximately, but you can measure it beforehand. And wrap it around your suitcase like this. And you could tie it up. And you can have like messages here. It has this ribbon slider comes with these stamps, and you can stamp it here like this. Or you can decorate it, like put this on top, or you could just put it like this. So it's up to you. I'm just showing you the possibilities. So we're gonna attach this hotel key tag in between this handle. And you can make this shorter, this ball chain. And the rabbit, I'm going to slip it through like this. And this, I'm going to turn on my glue gun. And we're going to place this in between here. And the rabbit's going to hold some macaron balloons. So let's decorate that. And I also have this key, charm kind of heart thing. If you're interested, I'll show you how I did that. So I have a piece of glass, heart glass that comes with it. The gems are coming off of this. I'll probably have to hot glue these gems back on. And I took the heart glass, and what I did was I traced it onto a piece of paper with my pencil around the glass. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut the shape out. We're gonna place it into the heart, the piece of paper. Or you can glue it down with some glue too. And then choose the image. I like to use these nail stickers for your nails, and I found that the ones that are not, I think it was like 4D or 5D, just flat is better. These ones are kind of like bumpy, like it's really 3D looking. So yeah, just choose an image. I'm gonna choose this one because it's just the right size. Stick it inside the heart like that. It's kind of stuck to the glue. So I'm going to put some glue in the middle here so it'll stick. And then use some glossy accent and dab the edges with it just a little bit will do. Place the glass on top and press on it, and then you have this charm. It's so cute. We can place it here or here. I'm just gonna put it on this side for now. And my glue gun is ready. Let's glue this bow on. In the middle. Like that. We're almost done. Just need to glue the macarons in place. There we have it. We have a suitcase, and you can do the other side as well. It kind of like the same thing on the other side for this. Yeah, like this, or you can leave it. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna link where you can get the suitcase shadow box in the link below, and there's also my discount code PRISGEMIC10 for 10% off. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and toodaloo!